Went from 60 wins to 48 wins to 42 wins. We had a couple guys who were going to be free agents that were going to get pretty good contracts, and we just kind of made the decision now it's time to hit the reset button, and let's, instead of spending our cap space on our free agents, let's use that to absorb assets or absorb contracts to get assets and kind of rebuild this thing through the draft. Obviously, that first year we feel like we got really lucky. John Collins was there at 19. The next year, we made the trade to move back and pick up another pick. We kind of projected Dallas to finish 8th, and I believe they tied for 8th. So I got to give my man Dwight a lot of credit there with his analytics system. That ended up being Cam. So we feel great about it. And this year, we really thought DeAndre is a great fit for our group. He's different than both Trey and Kevin. With his ability, you need someone to go out there and guard the other team's best player, and his versatility defensively was real attractive to us. So we did what we had to do to go and make sure we got it.
Speaking of that, for the second year in a row, you targeted a single player, and you did whatever you had to take to get it. I would imagine that's something your own personal philosophy. Is there a reason for that, or rather than waiting for someone to come to you?
Well, I think when there's guys you like, that's why you go out and get these assets. You try to the biggest assets we have are our lottery picks, so we try to use those. Last year it was slide back to pick up another one. This year it was to use a lottery pick and a pick we got in 17 and 35 to move up to get the guy. So, we're trying to build this thing, and we think, we try to identify pieces that are going to fit together. And like I said earlier, character is a huge part of that. All the guys that we've taken the last 3 years, for those guys that have been around the team, they're great people, great kids. So that's a huge part of it too, not just what the skill set they bring basketball-wise.
Travis, you've talked a little bit about wanting to make Atlanta a free agent destination, and I think maybe you saw that validate a little bit in what Brooklyn was able to do, building a culture, free agents wanted it, Clippers build a culture, free agents want it. You feel like you're putting yourself in that position with some of these moves?
We do. I mean, that's exactly what we did in my time in Golden State. I was in Golden State for 13 years. When I first got there, no one talked about Golden State as a free agent destination, but, you draft good players that are good people that can win, and people start noticing. And Atlanta's a great city, and we're putting everything together. We have a very dedicated ownership group that's willing to spend. Completely redid State Farm Arena, beautiful new practice facility, beautiful new arena in College Park for our G League team. So we think we're on the right path for sure.
You also made a couple trades to bring in even more draft picks. Also to some, I don't know if they're official. If you can talk
all of them official, yeah.
Okay,
Like we talk about everything.
Because I sometimes you don't even know. But obviously that's part of your also big picture plan. Before you get capped out and everything, bring those contracts in. It's fine as long as you can get some picks for them, because you just want to keep getting shots.
Yeah. So we made the decision early that it was probably going to be best spent to get draft picks early. So we made the deal with Brooklyn and got two draft picks to take on $18 million. And a player in Alan Crabb that we think is a pretty good player. He shot 39% from 3. He's going to be able to help us. He's a willing defender as well. So we thought that was a good move for us. Now that took us about half of our cap space up in this free agency period, but to get those picks, we thought it was worth it. And then obviously we ended up using that 17th pick to move up to get DeAndre.
Speaking of free agency, Atlanta for some reason has never been a draw. You would think decent weather, low cost of living, whatever, but players for some, I don't understand it. Could you have, looking at it from afar when you were with other teams, I don't know how you viewed Atlanta and that.
Yeah, I didn't know a ton about it before I moved there 3 years ago. It is just a fantastic city. It really is. I think the arena was part of it. When you're a player and you come into town and they had that big wall of suites on one side of the building, it just was strange. But now the State Farm Arena is completely redone. They did a fantastic job with the renovation. I think my first year here, the fans didn't really see the vision, didn't really see what we were doing. But I think last year, the way the young guys came in and continued to improve, we had great crowds. I think the community is into it now. They see it and they're excited about it.
The free agents want different things. I guess medical staff, you had a hand in upgrading that. The arena, just the image of the Hawks, new ownership and everything. And then it'll be something else in free agents.
Yeah, ultimately it comes down to a couple things, right? Money's obviously a factor, and we're in a situation where we're going to have that moving forward. And then they want a chance to win. The first real free agents we got in my time in Golden State was Andre. And Andre came to us in Golden State because he wanted to play with Steph and Clay, and he thought that we were on the upward track, and he was right. You know, he came, he took a little less money, but, you know, it worked obviously well because he went to 4 finals with us.
You also have